Right now, it's harvesting time in our vegetable garden, and this is honestly one of the most satisfying moments of gardening. You finally get to enjoy the results of all that work. Today, we're harvesting two useful things from the garden. The first is obvious, the vegetables themselves, the ones we're going to eat fresh, cook, or use in daily meals. But the second thing is just as important and often overlooked, and that's the leaves from those vegetable plants. Instead of throwing those leaves away, we're going to turn them into a powerful liquid fertilizer. This is a simple process, it doesn't cost much, and it makes full use of what the garden already gives us. So nothing goes to waste. Once the vegetables are harvested, collect the leaves that are still healthy. You don't need perfect leaves, just avoid anything heavily diseased. Take those leaves and chop them into small pieces. You don't have to be precise here, just make sure they're broken down enough so they decompose faster. Smaller pieces mean the nutrients release more easily into the water. After chopping the leaves, put them into a bucket. Any bucket will work as long as it's clean and big enough to hold water. Once the leaves are inside, fill the bucket with non-chlorinated water. This part really matters. Chlorine can kill beneficial microbes, and those microbes are exactly what we want here. If you're using tap water, just let it sit in an open container for several hours or overnight before using it. That way, most of the chlorine will naturally escape. Now comes one of the key ingredients, molasses. Add a few tablespoons of molasses into the bucket. Molasses works like food for beneficial bacteria. It helps them multiply and speeds up the breakdown of the plant material. You don't need a lot. A few tablespoons are more than enough to get things started. Next, add a handful of manure to the bucket. This helps introduce more microorganisms and adds extra nutrients to the mix. Well-aged or composted manure is the best option. Fresh manure can be too strong and can cause problems, so if you have older manure, that's ideal. Once everything is in the bucket, mix it really well. Make sure the leaves, molasses, manure, and water are all combined properly. This creates the right environment for fermentation to begin. After mixing, cover the bucket. You don't need an airtight seal. Just cover it loosely so insects and debris don't get in, but gases can still escape. Now comes the waiting part. Place the bucket in a shaded area, away from direct sunlight. Over the next 10 to 15 days, the mixture will start to ferment. During this time, microorganisms break down the leaves and release nutrients into the liquid. You'll probably notice a strong smell developing, and that's completely normal. In fact, it's a good sign that everything is working as it should. If you want, you can stir the mixture every few days. This helps keep the fermentation active and evenly distributed, but it's not mandatory. Even if you leave it alone, it will still do its job. After about 2 weeks, your liquid fertilizer is ready. At this stage, you'll have a dark, nutrient-rich liquid. Before using it in the garden, make sure to dilute it with water. Using it straight can be too strong for plants. A good rule is to mix 1 part fertilizer with several parts water until it looks like weak tea. Once diluted, you can pour it directly onto the soil around your plants. This feeds the soil, boosts microbial life, and helps plants grow stronger and healthier. You'll notice better leaf growth, improved plant strength, and overall healthier soil over time. This method turns garden waste into something incredibly useful. Leaves that would normally be discarded become a natural fertilizer that supports the next round of growth. It saves money, reduces waste, and keeps your garden working in a natural cycle. With just a bucket, some water, and a little patience, you can create a powerful liquid fertilizer right at home and keep your garden thriving.